Hey guys, Little here with another fun project and a couple of side notes. You may notice that we've become the costume crafter. I did that because there's already a really nice lady that has a site called the Clumsy Crafter, and I didn't want to take that from her. Also, I think costume crafter more describes what I do, so we went ahead and changed the name of the show. By we, I just mean me. I don't know why I keep saying we. I still wanted to make sure that I got this video out to you. It's how I made a super cute ears, tail, and legging set for my niece for Halloween. She wanted to be a black cat. I went to a thrift store and found a black bathrobe that had pockets on the front, and I went to town. And here's how we did it. For the ears portion of the costume, you're simply going to cut out the pockets of the bathrobe. You're going to need some cardboard to make the ears stiff, and you're going to need a headband to put the ears on. I recommend a thick, wide headband so that they don't spin around and you actually have a surface that you can adhere the ears to if you need. Once you have all of that, you're going to take your cardboard and basically you're just going to cut out two equal triangles, however big or small you want your ears. If there's a certain kind of cat you want to be that has a certain shaped ear, or if you're not doing a cat, maybe you're doing another kind of animal, cut it to that shape. So to make my ears, what I did was I took the pocket, and I just kind of folded the corner down to make a triangle, right? Then I knew how big I needed my cardboard to be, so I cut out a triangle that would fit in there that was the right size for the ears I wanted. You put the cardboard triangle inside and then you kind of just wrap around the fur. You'll have a little bit of extra hanging over unless you make really gigantic ears, which I didn't. I made normal sized ears. So you will have some left over, so just take your scissors, trim away the extra. Once you trim away the extra, just run some hot glue down the edge to seal them up so that they don't fall apart. So what you should end up with are these two cute little triangles that are just the right size for cat ears, with the pocket top being the bottom of the triangle. So then you're going to take your headband and your ears, and the first thing you're going to want to do, see how cute, what you're going to want to do is kind of put your ears up to the headband so that you can see how they're going to go. And you're going to take a pencil and you're going to want to, with your pencil, mark the center of the headband. This is so that you know where your ears should sit on your headband and you can make them even and not lopsided. Then slide your headband through the pocket bottom. Now, if your robe did not come with pockets, you can just cut out a triangle and then fold up the bottom and leave a little channel for the headband to slide into, which is kind of an extra step, but if you're lucky, your bathrobe that you picked from your thrift store has pockets on it. So you just slide them into these little channels made by the pockets, one on each side, being sure to not cover up your center line that you made. I also made a little bow to go in the center here, and I kind of reinforced my ears on the headband with a little bit of hot glue, which you can also do, but as you can see, you ended up with some really cute ears. For the tail, I took the sash that ties the bathrobe, cut off the end, which gave me a nice little tube. Then I found these giant pipe cleaners at Michael's. They were just giant pipe cleaners, which really have a wire running through the center, so I twisted the whole thing up so that it would be a really thick wire covered in, you know, pipe cleaner, furry kind of stuff. And you just kind of shove it on up in there. Again, if you got a robe that doesn't have a sash that was a tube, you can just fold it in half and make it a tube. But use the tie that came with the bathrobe. That is the easiest way I found to do it. And most of them are double layered, so if you cut one end off, you'll have a big giant tube. Obviously, you don't want your tail to be the size of the entire thing, so cut it to the right size. And then twist your big giant pipe cleaner up just like this so that you end up with a big long furry wire. And then this is the really super tricky part of it, is shoving it up into the robe tie. So make sure it's twisted up nice and good. The more it's twisted, the easier it will be, and the stiffer it will be. Right, so now we have this big, long, stiff wire of a tail. Ta-da! And we're just gonna shove it right on up in our furry tube. Alright, and that is how we make our tail. And you should have one end at the back. And all I did with this thing is I attached a big ribbon and tied it on. So for the leggings, you're going to take the sleeves of the robe, and one end of the sleeve should already be finished for you, because that's the great thing about sleeves. You're just going to need to hem where the sleeves attach to the shoulders, right? And so make them the right length for whoever you're making these for, whether it be you or somebody else. I made these for my preteen niece, and so I had to put in some elastic in the top part of them so that they would cling to her leg a little bit better. If you're an adult and these don't quite go around your leg, what you're going to want to do is put a slit in it and then run a tie or sew a ribbon so that you can tie them and adjust them that way. Basically like a drawstring. But once you get those made, they're super easy. You just put some elastic in one end, do it to both legs, get them all nice and even. Here's putting in the elastic into the channel that I made so that they fit around her leg better. And that's basically it. I mean, the leggings are pretty much done for you thanks to the bathrobe having sleeves, right? And so then you join your elastic once you have it the right size and sew it in. And then do that on the other one as well so that you have matching leggings. So as you can see, that is how I made the leggings for this outfit. I'm sorry I didn't get a better shot of them, but they were super cute. Alright, so that is how I made ears, tail, and leggings for my niece for her cat costume for Halloween. I'll try to scrounge up a picture of her in it if I can. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do that, but hopefully you guys were able to follow along. I know I'm not the greatest at getting footage yet, and I'm working on that. Next time I'm hoping to have for you guys a video about appliques. I just worked on a dress where I made some appliques out of some very, very treacherous material, and I want to show you how I made the appliques work without fraying. It's going to be a pretty fun and simple project. Hopefully I'll have that up for you guys next week. Please, please, if you like this video, click the like button, leave me a comment below, tell everybody about it, share it with your friends. You know you want to. And thanks for joining, and I apologize for all this naughtiness. We have been so sick in my house. You guys wash your hands, cover your mouth, don't spread your germs. I love you. I'll see you soon.